quick to do an announcement to you. And I will do this announcement in the most savages of ways. Okay. Shabloopy. Shabloopy. Okay, guys. I need to talk to you, but first I need to arrange some things. Okay. I talked to my buddies on here, and I've been talking to people everywhere for a while now. Okay. Organize some stuff. Get some stuff organized. And I know there's yeah, that's mine. Needs to go back where it goes. There's a Gigas somewhere. Yeah, I knew there was. Okay. And then there was one more thing that wasn't legendary that I wanted to do. Shiznizzle. No. That needs to go in here. That was a gift from my homie. My homie. My homie. My homie. Okay, where is it? Yeah, these are gifts from my homie. And they have items on them. Okay, where is it? Where is it? It was in here. It was in here. I'm sorry to keep this stalling for a while. Yeah, no, there was. The shiny Breloom. Yes. That's amazing. Anyways, now that we are here, I have said some stuff on here. Scroll up. No, it's too far up, but it's okay. I remember everything I said. But sorry, guys. But there will be tournaments every Saturday on my channel now. Like, on my server. You know what I mean? I will be taking part in the tournament, right? But no matter where I place, I don't count towards winning. So if I get first, the person who gets second wins first, and the person who gets third wins second. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be the last place, even if I play. And I'm not even going to be playing serious teams. I'm going to be playing fun teams. You know what I mean? I'm just going to be playing a couple of legends that I like with a couple of shiny or a Pokemon that I like. You know what I mean? I'm going to probably end up getting smashed. But the way it works is it is a round-robin tournament with a draft bracket. So I have a computer program. So I'll get everybody who's ready and tell you guys I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'll go put everybody's names in and I'll start a round. You have 20 minutes in the round. The way the rounds work is the more players is, the more rounds there are. It's round robin, which means eventually it's not like elimination. You know what I mean? Eventually everyone will play everyone. At least once. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. It's best 2 out of 3 on your battles. So you have to win 2 battles out of 3. You could do 2-0, or you might lose the first one and then win the second 2, or you might win the first one, lose the second one, win the third one. You know what I mean? You might get explosion and go into a draw. I can put a draw into the tournament. You know what I mean? It takes every point into consideration. If you win 2-0, that's better than winning 2-1. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Every point counts towards it. Here's the only rules and how the brackets work. It's you get 3 Pokemon on your team. We're going to be playing in Anything Goes because it's not Anything Goes, though. There's an adjusted bracket for my game. You get 3 Pokemon on your team. The only 4 Pokemon that are banned are Mewtwo, Slaking, Lugia, and Regigigas. Anything besides that is legal. You get a team of 3. 3 Pokemon. Here's the couple of things that people aren't going to like, because this is for big prizes. So, I have my own rules for my own tournament. So, 20-minute rounds. You get 3 Pokemon. The ban list is set at only 4 Pokemon right now. Here's the restrictions. Your Pokemon has to be max EV/IV. Because we don't want to play boo-boo. You know what I mean? Now, this is why I'm putting this up here now for you guys to prepare. Because at no point during the tournament, once we start, you cannot switch those 3 Pokemon, period. You cannot, period. You get caught switching. You know what I mean? You get caught switching. Somebody asked the guy who you played last round, what were you playing? And it's not the same as what you're playing. You're forfeit. You're out. You know what I mean? If you were first place and I found out you switched, the guy in second place gets your prize. That's what it's like. And continuing on to that idea. Best 2 out of 3. You report your winnings to me. The tournament's randomly generated. If there's 7 or more people, there will be... Sorry, I have a list of 7. 7 or more people, there will be 4 rounds. If there's an uneven number, there'll be a bye. That means somebody gets a free win every round. You know what I mean? So you might get lucky and get the bye. The pairings are pairing to match up. So like at the end of the tournament, the 2 people who are still undefeated will end up playing. Those 2 people get 6 out of 6. They get 6 out of 6 full battle. Because it's the tournament finisher. You know what I mean? The finishing tournament. Here are the last things. You cannot talk smack. You can be like, oh my god, or yes, lucky. Like, alright, but you have to be respectful. You can't say you're stupid. You can't say stuff like that. You can't say I smashed him. You gotta be fair and respectful. Here's the only other restrictions. There will be no setups and no condition moves, period. Period, period, period. You use it, it's a game 1 loss, then you have to change the attack before you can go back into game. Let me elaborate on that. Unless it's an attack that indirectly gives that effect, so like Ice Beam has a chance to freeze, so you can use that. Blizzard has a chance to freeze, so you can use that. What am I thinking of? Crunch has a chance to flinch, so you can use that. But you cannot use moves that directly do status condition. You cannot use Will-O-Wisp. You cannot use Thunder Wave. You cannot use Confuse Ray. You cannot use Dark Void. You cannot use any status condition moves. And you cannot use any setup sweep moves. You can't use Calm Mind. You can't use Quiver Dance. You can't use Bulk Up. You can't use Growl. You can't use Leer. You can't use Sword Dance. You can't use none of those setup moves. I want this tournament to be pristine and prime. No status conditions, no setup sweeps. Teams of 3, team of 6 for the finals, and the final rule of it is there is no switching permitted. You can't switch out during the battle at all. During the battle at all, you're locked in with what you got until it knocks out. You can't switch. There's no switching at all. But the reason why I have those rules is because it's going to make you guys chiseled out a diamond when it comes to doing regular battles over the weeks of doing this. All this stuff right here is in for losing. This is the losing pool. This is what people will get for getting like 2nd and 3rd and 4th. Everybody who participates at least gets something. Dead last at least gets 1 legendary, you know what I mean? But for the winner of this tournament, no, that's not the one. I was looking at the wrong thing. For the winner of this tournament is a very special, Shabingy, Shabangy, Shabangy, okay? The winner of this tournament gets the almighty, legendary, super spectacular, super flamboyant, awesome, amazing, the reason we came here all, buddies. Somebody will win Mothra. R.I.P. James. I changed his name to R.I.P. James, but when he gets traded, I'm going to allow you to change his name to whatever it is, because I'm going to get me a new Mothra that says R.I.P. James. A new shiny one. But it is the original Mothra in the video that people say that isn't Wish that he gave to me. So he made me my own Pokemon because mine got deleted. It has my OT and everything, and I'm gonna name it WTF Squirtle, and it's gonna have my own name on it, and that's what you win for winning the tournament. Alright guys, you have a wonderful night. I just wanted you guys to get the lowdown. I'm not even putting my intro on this. That's how much I want to drop this stuff on you. No, I mean, yeah, I gotta put the new intro up today, so put the new intro up with everybody's name on the wall. Alright guys, peace.